We are here because the school issue has come before the City Council. We're not here in any sense to advocate or oppose any particular plan. We're here for an entirely different reason. That reason being the very great need we feel to develop a climate in our community, which climate, in effect, says that whatever the school board and the courts finally determine is the plan to be followed, that we're going to get behind it and make it work.
I call upon you as the moral leadership and as the new president of the Dallas Pastors Association, representing both church and synagogue, that Dallas, being the home of the largest congregation of Jewish, Christian, Methodist, Baptist, being recognized throughout the world as the religious center, that we take that teaching that every one of us have experienced. We search those scriptures, we understand what that call to radical justice that God has demanded, and take that courage to move this day, provide in this society, in this city, a model that people might indeed come to live together without fear, without blocking the way, so that in another decade, our children will be people who can lead this nation together, regardless of race or of their creed.
I personally am not a little robot that someone can say, be quiet and maintain peace. This busing issue is not going to maintain peace. I don't care how many resolutions you pass. You cannot tell people, turn myself off and turn myself on. I am not a robot. Although I begin to believe some of our representatives are acting like robots. You're not acting like the people would like for you to. Our school board right now is broke. We can't even have a full-day kindergarten for anyone except the disadvantaged. I'd like to know from the City Council, where are we going to get the money for busing? Are we going to pay for it when we don't want it? In other words, why don't we fire Nolan Estes, all the school board officials, and let our pork burn school?
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to have to clear the chamber if that kind of demonstration continues.
No one is asking the City Council to inflame the masses. That's a false issue. No one is asking the City Council to take into its jurisdiction what is in the jurisdiction of any other governmental body. All that is being asked of the City Council members is that they take a stand and that they say they are opposed to forced busing, which is socially unsound and immoral, and that they ask the Congress to get a resolution, to get an amendment passed, which, as you all know, is possible.
This present City Council should not pass any resolution that takes any position regarding the present desegregation litigation or the district court order that is forthcoming. The Greater Dallas Community Relations Commission recommends the City Council table indefinitely all resolutions that would tend to create division in our community, which relates to the present laws or court orders as you elected officials have sworn to respect and obey regarding school desegregation.
It is our job to preserve the city and to see that it prospers no matter what tools of desegregation are finally adopted. I do believe that the proposed resolution is divisive. I do believe that it would impede public acceptance of the law, and I do believe that it would tend to bring about the very unfortunate consequences that the opponents of busing have predicted in this chamber today. And that is the reason why I believe it is improper for us to take a position, and I might add as a footnote that had we proposed a resolution supporting busing, I would surely have moved to table it as well.